Crazy mom tries to sue me after I stand up to her daughter. I had this friend Patricia back when I was in 10th grade. Then when 11th grade started, I realized Patricia was really bad news. She began telling me where we had to go at the mall when we hung out, where I had to sit at lunch, things like that. She also acted like she was superior to other people. Many people didn't like her and complained a lot. I started to distance myself from her because I didn't like that type of behavior, and it was annoying. I also didn't want people I met to associate me with her and think that I acted the same way she did. Patricia did not like this. I guess she liked being in control somewhere in a relationship. Patricia didn't have many friends to begin with, so when I started not being her friend, she had nobody to hang out with. During winter break, I learned that she started hanging out with Dave, this guy in one of my classes. By the time we came back from winter break, they were making out in the halls. Very touchy-feely with each other. Skip to summer of 2017, I saw Patricia and Dave literally everywhere I went. I went to the fair, and they were there too. I once went to the mall to get a custom-made umbrella for my cousin's birthday, and lo and behold, Patricia walks in with her boyfriend and says, "Oh hey, didn't know you'd be here." I was very confused. What would a 17-year-old girl and her boyfriend want from a custom shop that only sells umbrellas in the middle of summer? She didn't even know my cousin. By that point, I was convinced she was following me around. Senior year swings around, and Patricia starts trying to talk to me again, but I was having none of it. Then the day before spring break, she said, "I've seen that you've been ignoring me, and I really don't appreciate it. I am such a good friend." Me: "Honestly, Patricia, you're really not. You're kind of manipulative." Patricia: "How can you say that? I'm really good to you." Me: "I beg to differ." Then I walked away. She would shoot daggers at me after that. Patricia was also extremely jealous. When she saw Dave talking to a girl, she would walk up to him and say, "How could you cheat on me with this bitch?" My friend, who was still semi-friends with Patricia, had Dave's story sent to her by Patricia. He posted on Snapchat saying, "With the most supportive person in my life," over a picture of him and a girl, and Patricia went nuts. She complained that her boyfriend was cheating on her with "that ugly bitch." Turns out that was his sister. Fast forward a few months when things got worse. I was partnered with Dave in chemistry class. Patricia learned about this and went berserk, coming up to me saying, "Keep your filthy hands off of my boyfriend, bitch." A week later, Dave had to come to my house to finish our project, canceling plans with Patricia to go to the mall. She was steaming. The next day, I was in class with Dave discussing our project when Patricia came in with big scissors. Neither of us saw her coming. I was wearing my hair in a low ponytail. I had been growing it out since 8th grade when I had to shave my head after an accident. It was very important to me. Patricia came up behind me, pulled my hair, and cut it to about shoulder length. At first, I didn't know what happened, but when my brain processed the snip sound, I knew. I stood up, and there was Patricia holding my hair in one hand and scissors in the other. Me: "Did you just cut off my hair?" Patricia dropped my hair on the floor and said, "That's what you get for sleeping with my boyfriend, bitch." Then she slapped me across the face. It didn't hurt, but I was angry. I saw her hand getting ready to slap me again, so I did what was necessary and socked her square in the nose. All I heard was a deafening crunch and her hitting the floor. She started screaming, "She hit me, get her arrested." Next thing I know, I was in the principal's office explaining what happened while waiting for my mom. I was emotional because all my hard work to grow out my hair had been ruined. Principal: "So, what you're saying is that Patricia came into the room, cut off your hair, and slapped you because you were doing things with Dave, correct?" Me: "That's about right." Principal: "Okay, so how about you wait here for your mother?" 10 minutes later, my mom walks in and gets angry when she sees my hair. The principal briefed her on the situation, and she got even more heated. I was suspended for a week, though I still don't know why since I was just defending myself. We were told to come back the next day for a meeting with Patricia's family and all witnesses. The next day, we were guided to a conference room with a big rectangular table. We sat across from Patricia and her Karen mother, both shooting us dirty looks. Also present were our mutual friend Dave, another friend of Patricia, and the principal. The principal recounted Patricia's side first. She accused me of attacking her with my fists. When asked why my hair was cut, Patricia claimed she grabbed scissors and cut off her hair so I would stop. This made no sense since she was still on the floor when the principal arrived, and 26 people said she attacked first. Karen mother: "That wild animal attacked my daughter and broke her nose. ED to make Patricia look bad." Principal: "Well, everyone and everything says otherwise, Karen." Principal then turns to me and asks, "Would you like to press charges against her?" Of course I said yes. Principal then reached out to the police and let me and my mom file a complaint and press charges. The Sunday before I get to go back to school, my mom gets a letter in the mail telling me that we're getting sued for $50,000 for assault. We immediately got an attorney and looked into this.